Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Joshua Torrance, the Executive Director here at the Bennington Museum. And today, for our Tours at 10, I wanted to take a little bit of time and have Jamie talk to us about the two really interesting views of Bennington here at our museum located in the center gallery.
Good morning. So, as Josh said, we have two paintings of Bennington that kind of depict the evolution and self-perception of Benningtonians over the course of about 70 years, from the late 18th to the late 19th centuries. First is really one of the great masterpieces of the Bennington Museum's collection. This is a view of Bennington by Ralph Earl from 1798. Ralph Earl was a native of Connecticut. He was a largely self-taught painter, though he did go to Europe, to England, and study during the Revolution. He was actually a loyalist. But he came back to the United States after the Revolution and continued painting portraits of wealthy merchants, landowners, and in conjunction with this painting of Bennington, Old Bennington, this was painted in conjunction with a pair of portraits of the Dewey family. And so this is kind of our earliest image of Bennington from 1798. And it took me a long time to kind of orientate myself. But if you see this road that runs kind of parallel to the picture plane, this is the Isaac Ticknor House. He was one of the early governors of Vermont. And right here is the Walloomsac Inn. It was originally a Dewey house. And was converted into the Walloomsac Inn in the 19th century. It was added on to, so you can't necessarily recognize it in this picture. And then going up this is Monument Avenue, the Robinson household, the courthouse, and this is where the monument stands today. But you get this impression of a prosperous, booming town. With beautiful current contemporary late 18th and art century architecture, and you even get a self-portrait of the artist here in the lower left-hand corner. But then, painted in about 1870 in the aftermath of the Civil War, you get almost an identical view of Bennington. Here, the Old First Church, which was built in 1804, which not yet depicted in Earl's painting because it hadn't been built yet. You see some of the same houses along what is now Monument Avenue, and you get a view into the valley of Bennington and what is now downtown Bennington. But you kind of get a sense that the artist, Daniel Folger Bigelow, was kind of creating this imaginary sense of this bucolic agricultural town, when in fact, by the era in the post-Civil War era, there were a lot of mills and industrial growth happening down in the valley. But they wanted to portray themselves as this kind of agricultural seat here at the base of the Green Mountains. But both paintings are beautiful depictions of Bennington and give people a sense of the transitions that were happening both in reality and in people's perception of what the town of Bennington was and how to present it to a larger public.
Well, there you go. Some of the great views of Bennington. Thank you so much, Jamie Franklin, for that really great description and tour of these paintings. We certainly hope that you're enjoying our tours at 10. We are having a lot of fun today bringing them to you. Of course, like many organizations and businesses in our region and in our country, we too are struggling. If you can make a membership or buy a membership or go online and buy from our gift shop, we'd appreciate it. We certainly want you to support all the organizations and everyone who needs help in this time of need. We really strongly believe in the power of museums to be transformative for our communities. Bennington Museum has had a long history of community involvement and engagement. We're going to continue that. We're going to survive, we're going to thrive, and we know that you'll be our partner in that effort. I hope you are all safe and doing well. Remember, Bennington's strong, Vermont is strong, our country is strong. We're going to make it through this. We're going to be better when we come out, and we, more importantly, can't wait to see you back here. It's fun walking around the museum and doing these videos, but it's a lot more fun when you all are here. At least you can be with us virtually. Stay safe, be well. Thanks for joining us.